please make sure you focus fully on your job and not concentrating on anything else. So your uterus is one of your main thing that disturbs any working woman, and that should be your second priority. It should be under your control. Naturally, women bone shrinks very quickly, and by the end of 40, you have osteoporosis. Physical health exactly needs fully your concentration. Hello, Vanakkam. Happy Easter to all of my staff, patients, and all my friends and family. Easter is an important festival in many of the Christian countries, but we don't consider that as important festival in India. But for Christians, it's quite an important festival. I like to give some message on this particular day. I worked UK for a decade and a half, where I learned why they celebrate Easter. Any failures, most of us, we just shrink into that failure and we don't come out of it. But Easter is a place where you beat the failures and come back again, like a chick comes out of an egg. Basically, from inside, you come with new ideas, new vision, and new future. For this particular Easter, I would like to give 4 messages. Number 1, many of the women are now taking up jobs from part-time jobs to even up to president role in India. But what I've noticed is, because women, this is the first generation of your job, you still carry your home to your job, and in between you keep phoning your children, or husband, or your friends, or somebody. You keep phoning your home, so you keep bringing your baggages to your work, and that you need to stop. When you do a job, you should be fully focused with the job and just cut off from your home and friends environment, not even see the social media or not even see the WhatsApp. That is crucial for first generation women who are coming into this job, and that needs specific training. And that's my first message. From Easter, please make sure you focus fully on your job and not concentrating on anything else. Number 2, many of us, I would say everybody in our country, you have some kind of a uterus problem. Either they have infection, or they have prolonged bleeding, or they have some bleeding problems. They become regular or irregular, or they have some hormonal problem. All these things, it's not of anything. If you are at home for a housewife, you just put up with it. You just think, as a woman, you just have to accept it. But in a working area, you cannot just say, I'm feeling fatigue, I'm tired, and taking off for period pain or heavy bleeding. That is not accepted at all. So you need to understand your body and make sure you are in full control of your uterine pathology. Your uterus will be painful during your period time, but for working women, you need to understand how to control that pain and take some painkillers or consult a gynecologist what you have to do to reduce your bleeding or regulate your bleeding or whatever it is. So your uterus is one of your main thing that disturbs any working woman, and that should be your second priority. It should be under your control. Third one is the courage. Every woman thinks that she's courageous, she's educated, and she's got phone, she's got a two-wheeler, and she's got nice dress, and she just goes around. But when it comes to decision making, many of the women who I see are, they are second-class decision makers. That should be stopped. You make a mistake, make the decision yourself. It could be wrong, but that decision, it has to come from your heart, and that should be fully your own decision. And if it's a failure, learn from it. Like a Easter, jump up and do new things. But you hesitate to make any decision. That's what I say. Women in our country, they are not courageous. You have to become courageous. You have to take decision. You can always not be a second-class driver or a pedestrian driver all the time. You are in the driving seat. You must take your life to the next level, so your children will follow you. They have to look upon that my mother is a leader. And the fourth thing I want to mention is physical health. We have the dress culture that covers everything, and because of that, you don't want to go to the sun. Your vitamin D is less, and naturally women bone shrinks very quickly, and by the end of 40 you have osteoporosis. A whole your body is pain. You have a hip pain, you have a knee pain, you have various reasons not to do major work, but still your brain wants to achieve something. So physical activities, dancing, walking, cycling, or anything that you want to do must be done, and that should be under your control, and that is possible. And this is the 4 key messages I want to give for this Easter. Number 1 is you are in the work, So you have to fully 100% focused on your work, not concentrating on your home chores or concentrating on friends and families, because you have been doing that all along. Number two, uterus has to be under your control. You cannot have excuses in a work culture telling that I'm bleeding and things like that. So uterus have to be under your control. Number three, courage, decision maker. That's what I'm telling is courage. Number four is your physical health. Physical health exactly needs fully your concentration. Our food is 4 times larger than what it used to be, and particularly working women, because of stress, every now and then you go for a coffee, you go for a samosa, or you eat whatever things which is all not needed for your body. But physical health will make sure that you are fine, your bones are stronger, and you develop enough vitamin D, and you have healthy body to be fully resourceful for your company or to be fully challenged leader in your own field. These are the 4 messages, Easter messages. Happy Easter.
எங்கள் முகவரி WCF ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் கொளத்தூர் சென்னை. ஃபோன் நம்பர் 9884577772. WCF ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் வில்லிவாக்கம் சென்னை. ஃபோன் நம்பர் 8939967777.